Photoshop is mad hard. It's so
Yeah.
easy.
So is it AI like generated, like
No, no,
AI help?
no, nothing. All right, but we're
So
live now, man. We live. So today we're gonna talk
okay,
about the
okay.
Smith versus Eubanks too, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you say you had a couple points. What you got for me?
So I said, did you watch the first fight?
I I did watch the part that mattered, right? How many rounds was it? Like four?
4 rounds.
Four? Yeah, yeah. That's and he got clipped, and that's pretty much all I had to see.
Yeah, but during that fight, that 4 rounds, it seemed like Eubank had a fight off his back foot more, and Smith was just bone rushing, coming in strong, and Eubank looked flat.
Yeah, no. The way I seen it, I did see the fight, right? And I just the way it all happened, I feel like it was a fluke kind of a knockout, right? He got
Like a fluke.
don't get me wrong, he got clipped, right? But at the pace that they got this rematch, it was like almost immediate,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like there's no fear, and he's like, that wasn't me. So I think he has the confidence to go in there and possibly get the redemption.
So your point of view is saying that Eubank wasn't himself and he was flat, and what we're gonna see in the second is you think Smith will be over aggressive and get clipped himself, or you think Eubank can fight to decision?
No, no, I don't think that. I don't think Smith gets clipped. If I had to pick a bet, which I will be picking my bet, I'm probably going Eubanks by decision.
Okay.
I think that was like a plus 300 or something. So nice
Plus
little
300.
plus 300. Actually, I think that the knockout from Smith is plus 300. So obviously Vegas probably knows something that I don't know.
If I had to pick, I think I would go Smith
what
decision.
what is new? What else is new?
We never picked the same people.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I think is Smith's too strong for Eubank and
But he's a
too
smaller
aggressive.
fighter, right? Like,
No, Smith's actually a little bigger,
yeah. I
and
don't
I
know.
think a year younger.
It
Is he
looks
a
like
year?
he's about 10 years older with all that gray hair, but
Yeah. Smith's a year younger, I believe, and they have the same record, which is crazy. They have almost the same record, same wins, same losses. I think Eubank has three more knockdowns than Smith.
not bad, not bad. All right. So obviously you're going the opposite way, which is nothing new when it comes to bets. Where are we at right now? What's the tally? How much are you up on me?
Money or how total fights?
You know what it is, right? I like I think I like the underdog story, and I just been giving you the favorites for far too long. So I'm gonna have to start getting some numbers to take these underdogs, and I'm taking
For you,
big underdogs.
yeah, but why though? What's the reason behind that
I don't
logic?
know,
Like,
man. It's an emotional thing, I guess. You know, I like to see the underdog come on top, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
no, the underdog story in boxing or sports in general is great and it's uplifting. But I don't. Some fights I feel like, or how I gave you. Who did I give you when I took? What's his face? Fulton.
Roly?
Yeah, I took Fulton on the stretch
Was he the
because
underdog? Was he the underdog going into that fight?
yeah, by a lot,
He was.
maybe 3-1, 4-1 underdog.
The odds are really close though for this fight if you look. So it's really not an underdog. I think he's like just straight up money line. I think it's like plus 150.
I think Eubank was the favorite last fight, and then since Smith knocked him out, they're adjusting their odds to that.
I'm saying, but to get knocked out in 4 rounds and get that type of odds back on the second fight,
Yeah, but
like
I think Vegas is agreeing with you in the sense that he wasn't himself on that fight, but I just don't see him outboxing Smith for 12 rounds.
you know, if you think about it, right? He knocked out Eubanks faster than Terrence knocked out Spence, right? And what do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think those numbers are going to be very similar the second fight? I don't think so.
So the second fight for Spence Crawford.
Yeah, I think I'm getting some value back.
Depends on what weight class they fight. 147, it probably stays the same. If it goes to 154, it probably lowers the odds for Terrence a little bit because it's that favors Spence more probably.
Does it?
Because what was the talk before that Spence was too big, too strong, right? So if he fights at a heavier weight, maybe that does favor him.
I don't know. There's some people saying right that even Terrence couldn't make the weight, and from what I heard, Terrence actually had to go back in and drop some weight prior to the weigh in, right? He had to get like an extra
Yeah,
two
but he weighed
pounds.
146.4 or something, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So who was really struggling to make the weight?
Yeah,
So if
but you
Terrence comes in, do you think he's going to come in as a stronger 154 and it'll be the same exact fight, even though
does
maybe Earl
does Terrence
Canelo
Crawford even
loses?
weigh 154 when he comes in? It'll probably be like 153, to 154 Spence.
What do you think he walks around at? I think he walks around at like 160, right?
Which one?
Um,
Crawford?
Terrence, yeah.
Yeah, probably a little heavier than 160.
Really? Because I thought that they said he would have to gain weight to get to 168.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
they said for the Canelo fight.
what I've been hearing.
Canelo walks out around that probably 190.
Well, let's not get into Canelo. Let's not get into
Those
Canelo.
Mexican tacos.
Yeah, them tacos are something else.
Actually, that's what I'm about to have some tacos. Not yeah, Mexican tacos, but not with the
No, no
extra
bendito
sauce.
tacos.
Yeah, no trend.
No, it wasn't trend they found, man. It's not Bumgarner. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Damn, shots fired.
No, did you see that too? Come out with Bumgarner.
I see.
They said that there was multiple substances in her test. But she just put out a tweet, I believe, yesterday that said that the test was actually incorrect. Well, what they reported was incorrect, and there wasn't multiple substances found. So does that kind of move to the
Well, she's always been like a stocky female. Like I've seen pictures of her when she was like 6 or 8, and
Did you
she's
see
like
that?
got bigger muscles than me. Like
Yeah, well, she was ripped at 6 or whatever she was. That shit was crazy.
yeah, she
Uh,
just has like great genetics. But who knows? I don't want to get into juicing and steroids.
yeah,
There's no place for it in boxing.
not on the first live, right? Let's not talk that
Yeah,
shit.
not on the first live. It would
Yeah.
get canceled and banned real quick.
All right, let's get. We got off topic. You know, we moved to Canelo steroids. We went to Earl and Crawford, but you know, we got one fight going on tomorrow, and I'm not sure if there's anything super interesting on the undercard. Did you see anything that you're thinking about
What
putting a
is
bet
it? The
on?
zone or Matchroom? Matchroom. So it's an early fight.
Is it? What time is that fight? Let's see.
Matchroom fights.
That
So
fight is at 5:30 p.m.
PM. Yeah, early
Eastern
Eastern Standard.
Eastern
Yeah,
Standard Time. Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. I forget where we're at. So it's an early
Uh,
fight for us.
Michaela
Even
Mayer
earlier for the
fights.
West Coast.
Yeah, nobody that super pops out to me on the undercard.
Nothing
Um,
that sticks out on that card. Nothing.
yeah, like I said, see, so it's a plus 140 for Eubanks.
Plus 140.
Yeah, minus 180 for Liam.
So
And
what they're trying to say is that Eubank was himself, and Smith's life favored.
yeah, it's a slight favor, right? You got to put up 180 to win 100. Um, so how did you think? How did you say that fight ends? You said it ends
I say
by knockout again?
by knockout, and if it goes to decision, maybe Eubank gets a card to majority for Smith.
Oh wow, look at this. They got so for Liam to get a TKO, it's plus 145. So,
Okay.
so
So
it's
they're not saying the knockout again either.
I mean, that's pretty damn close, right? If Eubanks
Yeah.
just to win money line is plus 140
Yeah.
and you got Smith to win is 145. and it's right there. Essentially, it's the same odds, right?
Yeah, same. Yeah, yeah.
And the Eubanks decision is plus 280.
Is there a majority decision on there? Can you bet
Just a majority? What do you mean?
like a majority decision for Smith?
Yeah, decision's a decision. It don't matter if it's majority, unanimous, or oh, you mean like really like going down to majority, like really
Yeah,
split?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you pick majority that by the majority decision by split by
You
what's the
take
odds for that?
you going to take that one?
Yeah, I'll take majority
So Liam
or
Smith
even
by majority decision is plus 3100.
so that means Eubank gets a draw on one of the cards.
Or uh, does that mean that?
Yeah, because split will be 1-1 or 2-1, and majority will be 2-1 one draw one on the draw.
I guess. Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
would
no, you wouldn't take that. That's
I
ridiculous.
would take that. I'll throw a whole $10 bill on that.
You might as well throw the 100 then. You win
Yeah, might
3100.
as well. Yeah.
Oh man, we can't be putting that type of bet up on the live. Somebody's gonna get pissed if they take and they start losing their money. You gotta get.
Disclaimer. Any picks that you take from us, we do not owe you any money. It's on your own free will,
Yeah, no,
on your own accord.
yeah, you're not paying us for the bet, so don't blame us
Yeah.
if you don't hit.
This is not a betting channel, by the way.
Unless it's UFC, and then we betting Sean O'Malley all year long, baby. But
Sean O'Malley. With that, what the 1-2?
that's all you need, man. All you need is the right hand. But yeah, this weekend of fights is not super interesting to me. I don't know. Is this a fight that you're looking forward to? It wasn't really a fight that I.
Bam Rodriguez versus what's his face from London or what?
When's he fighting?
Jesse Bam Rodriguez.
When's he fighting?
Let me see. That's the fight I'm most excited about for I think the rest of the year.
Where's he from? What do you mean the rest of the year? We just got Crawford Spence too.
Yeah, but Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards, December 16th.
We got. Hold on, and that's what you're looking forward to for the rest of the year.
I love Bam Rodriguez. If we
That's a
could get him on here, man.
that's a ridiculously hot take, right? Because we have Terrence
Bro, have you
Crawford,
seen this kid fight?
we have Shakur versus Frank Martin potentially. We have Regis versus Devin, and you want to see Bam
That
Rodriguez?
Devin's gonna spank Regis.
I don't know.
He'll box his ears off.
Maybe.
Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards, yes. Fight of the year candidate. I'm saying it now. Bam's just very excited. Sonny Edwards has a lot of dog in him. Um, I think it's going to be fireworks.
What else do we have? We have Francis Ngannou versus Fury.
Nobody wants to see
For
that.
sure. Actually, that Hitchens Cepeda fight might be good.
Who?
Hitchens versus Cepeda.
Oh yeah, Cepeda's yeah.
Hitchens is good
Versus
too.
yeah. And Ngannou doesn't hit harder than Wilder, so I don't see him doing much with Tyson Fury. So
He has a more opposing body, right? So it's harder for Fury to weigh down on somebody when that guy is so big and
yeah,
strong.
but he doesn't have to weigh down on him when he could lateral movement. He's a boxer, better movement than a UFC fighter.
Yeah, we'll see because heavyweights don't really have movement. So the only one who does have movement is Fury.
It's Fury, yeah.
He has a little bit of bounce.
Like, can you see Ngannou cutting off the ring?
Let's see what Tyson's doing over there.
Who's training him?
Tyson's supposedly in his corner.
Tyson's training Ngannou.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you
That's
Tyson.
baby cuss right there. What you talking about?
Yeah, but Mr. Miyagi. So you're going with the Mr. Miyagi theory? If I train Karate Kid, he'll be better than me.
There you go, man. Cobra Kai.
He's got to do a lot of wax on, wax off for that. Like I don't see Ngannou doing
And
anything
there's a rematch clause.
for that fight.
Yeah.
In Saudi Arabia,
I guess. I mean, I guess they're trying to get paid twice. You know how it is.
they're paying. Yeah, if they're paying,
You're gonna pay me twice.
I
We'll
think
take the
Tyson
fight.
Fury wants to retire again,
I think he's retired. 2 fights ago.
semi-retired.
No, he's been retired. He's fighting Dillian White. He's fighting. He's fighting Chisora for like the fourth time. Like
So
he's
you think this is the Tyson Fury tour?
yeah. He's right now. He's doing exhibitions.
Exhibitions, yeah.
Like he's not
Yeah, but he
fighting.
could always come back and hit Usyk with a body shot and call it a day, right? That's the
Like
blueprint's out for that. So
yeah, I guess. But let's see what. I mean, if you're gonna get somebody with footwork, then Usyk is probably gonna be the biggest footwork challenge that Fury will have. Um, I think that I think that Usyk can beat Fury. Uh, I think Fury can beat Wilder, and I think Wilder can beat Usyk. It's just those styles make fights kind of
styles
difficult.
make fights in boxing. There's
Yeah,
never straight lines of fights. I guess it's
yeah. I mean, I think that maybe even Andy Ruiz can get to Usyk, and that's just having quick hands and getting in close and catching him with one of those body shots as well. I think he could definitely do it.
so. Is this the Fury tour? The
Fury's been
is it?
out of the game, man. He's just been putting the wool over our eyes at
So
this
then
point.
he has to get stripped. Then if he's out of the game,
I
he's
mean,
holding the belt hostage.
how many
Who's
belts
his
does he have?
mandatory?
What is he?
One.
He has one, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
WBC, right?
his mandatory. I don't even know. Let's see.
Who's the number one contender or mandatory or on the WBC side for heavyweight? Has to be Usyk.
Could be.
So you see Fury getting stripped, them giving the belt. Um,
Probably. It's probably Wilder actually.
Wilder.
Wilder might be number one.
So then what we get? Usyk, Wilder.
Four.
No, Usyk, Wilder.
Oh no.
We're not getting a Fury Wilder for it.
I mean, I've heard things. I've heard things for sure.
The
Let me see.
heavyweight, the big baby in the heavyweight division.
Which one?
The real big baby, I guess. The American.
That's not the real big baby, man.
Jared Anderson's the real big baby.
Nah, he just goes as Big Baby. The other one goes as the real Big Baby.
So who's gonna go as the baby?
The baby, man. And Lil Baby.
Little baby, the baby,
And Baby.
little
Imagine everybody's there in the picture. What
little
now?
baby,
Uh,
little Wayne.
the number one is Wilder for WBC.
Number one's Wilder.
And then it's Ruiz.
So essentially Wilder can come back, activate the mandatory, and fight Fury. Fury 4.
Can he activate a mandatory, or the commission
Of the commission, I guess you're right about that.
has to do it? I don't think what's that?
Can't
Suleiman?
activate anything, right?
Then
Unless you're Spence, you activate the rematch.
I mean, that's contractual.
Yeah.
That's contractual. I mean, Usyk isn't even
So
on
all
it.
right. If you want to go back to Spence and Terrence Crawford, he's suspended, right, from the
That's
Las
what I was.
Vegas Commission.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know how long did they say he was suspended. I feel like he had a shorter suspension than Ryan,
Then Ryan Garcia.
and he took way more punishment than Ryan.
Yeah, a lot. Derrick James should have stopped that fight.
Hard.
He's never been in that position to stop a fight.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Um, yeah, that's a really hard one. I don't know. They probably spoke about it
Yeah.
before, like let me go out of my shield type shit, but I don't
If he
know.
dies, he dies type of thing.
Nah, that's what Crawford was saying, I guess.
If he dies, he dies.
Like I told you, man, that fight has never sat well in my stomach. I know you were trolling me for like 3 weeks after. Thank you for finally stopping. But
I didn't want to see anyone lose like that. I like both of them.
that fight just never made sense to me. It just never made sense. Maybe it made sense to you, like that was a possibility of
No,
happening.
not really. Well, I flip flopped. I tried to give you Terrence Crawford
You did.
the day before, and I said, you know what? I'll take Spence. I'll take Spence. You can have Crawford, and you said no.
Yeah, you did. But hey, listen, I stick with my gut. Uh, Obviously, hindsight's 2020, but I would have been way more upset if I switched and lost.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess I would have been equally upset if I gave you
Right?
my pick. And I just want to see a competitive fight. Those fight of the century fights, do they ever live up to the hype?
Not that
We
we've
wait too
seen.
long sometimes, and
It's usually been a one-sided ass whooping, right? The
one-sided ass whooping.
same thing went with Pacquiao and Mayweather.
And then how about the rematches? How many rematches have we seen that have been great? You know what I mean? Like,
In the recent future, I can't remember any rematch
no, right?
that's had that someone has come back from getting their ass kicked and then won, except for my boy Miguel Angel Cotto, right?
Oh yeah, Koto got his revenge.
He got his revenge, and that you don't see very often. But hey, let's see. You hopefully
So recent. We probably Gotti versus Robinson rematch.
oh who's
Lived up to its hype. Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns.
um Sugar Ray and Duran too, right?
Yeah, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Two was I
Two
probably
what?
the better of the fight. I thought,
But
even though
but it was a draw, and the initial draw was Fury leaning,
yeah,
right? Is that how?
no. The first one was a draw.
Yeah, but the first one was a draw, but it was Fury leaning, right? People thought that Fury won that fight.
Yeah, and then the second one, Deontay Wilder got smacked up and down the ring, right?
Yeah. I think he was out in what, 7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he fought to die that fight. Like
No,
he
the last one he fought to die.
Oh, that one's yeah. He,
The
so number
last
two
one.
was costume gate. His costume was too heavy.
And Glovegate, right?
Glove gate was
Where
the first. Was it the same fight?
I feel like, was it? I don't know. There's so many of those fights, they all kind of mesh together, man. But I know that all three of the fights were good,
Yeah,
right?
competitive.
There was a lot of complaints about like, oh, we got to see this again, but they're knocking each other down. That was good work to me.
Yeah. So in the grand scheme of things, Fury is Deontay Wilder's kryptonite.
Yes, yeah, he can't beat him.
That's
I think that's a
he
pretty
can't beat him
consensus.
ever.
I think that's a consensus, like across everyone who watches boxing. Right? This how do you feel? You think he could beat him? Like they fought 100 times, maybe he gets 10.
Uh,
I would have to assume just because he has a puncher's chance that he'll get him. But how many
I think
fights
the
do you have
time
to
was to
watch?
beat him was the first fight, right? When he Undertaker came alive. Like
Oh
that was the that was the long count. Like that was the fight to win. Did he win that fight?
well, I told you my
20,
take on
20
that.
count?
I told you my take on that.
Yeah. But
So
tell the people watching, I guess, because you've never said it with your money on the wood, I guess,
so
live.
Fury died that after that loss. Fury died, but Fury's like a cat. So he has several lives. So the initial life that he has lived up to that point is over.
It's over. So the
And
Gypsy Eight.
what he's living now what he's living now is actually a different life, a
So
different
Fury.
person.
So we're gonna call him Fury, the Gypsy Eight,
Yeah, you know,
Tyson Fury.
I don't know if you noticed, right? But prior to that fight, he was having a lot of mental health issues. I think he has some sort of personality disorder or bipolar disorder or something. And ever since that fight, he's kind of been like a man of God. He has now a Netflix show out.
Yeah. The
He's out there. He's supporting his brothers. You don't see a lot of issues with him, and that is because Wilder killed that little devil that lived on his shoulder. That so he went from bipolar to just
So he's singular fury.
yeah, he's singular fury now. That
Singular fury.
that part of him died that night, and that's what he needed. He needed that part of him punched out of
So, he-
him.
so,
Luckily, he had two personalities, and the other one woke up, say, "All right, it's not your time." Right?
so Fury won in the ring and out of the ring on that fight.
Exactly. So hey, I know Wilder said it to him, but he definitely needs to thank him for more than just a fight, right?
Yeah.
Like Wilder said, when he found him, he was strung out on drugs. He was contemplating killing himself. And after that fight, it's been all up for Fury, right? He's just been living a good life. So
Yeah,
thank you,
suicide's no laughing matter. Mental health issues no laughing matter. But
thank you.
I did I did watch the Netflix special or his show, and I feel like he does struggle with depression if he's not boxing. I think that's his livelihood. That's all he knows, and I think without it, he's lost, and it's gonna be very hard for him after boxing and retirement. Hopefully, he could start a podcast, a show. He's very animated.
And that's the case for a lot of these fighters, right? So
Yeah,
even Mike Tyson, right? When he lost, when he stopped fighting, right? I believe I watched some podcasts. He lost himself for a moment, right? But now he's kind of finding his way again. But some people lose their purpose when they're not doing the thing that they're great at.
yeah,
So you often see people stay in the ring a little bit too long,
yeah.
and that's because that's what they were made for.
So you think the podcast has helped Tyson or Tyson and the Toad? His
What?
his extracurricular activity, his Toad, his DMT,
I don't know,
is
man.
he's
Tyson,
found his Zen.
look, listen. Tyson has always had his issues as a person, but you just can't not love Tyson.
My favorite heavyweight ever.
Your favorite
This is,
heavyweight ever? I mean,
this is what I've seen. That's I've met Muhammad Ali, but if I met Tyson,
you met Muhammad Ali?
yeah, I met Muhammad Ali
Oh my god.
when he had Parkinson's and he wasn't talking too much, and my dad was walking with Roberto Duran, security guard, and we were at a convention in New Jersey, and we walked with Roberto Duran and we see Muhammad Ali, and they met each other, and they started doing magic tricks with each other, and I'm there like 12 years old watching two greats doing magic tricks, and it was just like, and then he goes and hugs me when we take a picture, and he's like shaking and squeezing me because he's always strong. And I'm like, Dad, he's squeezing me. He says, so what? He's the champ.
Take it.
He's the champ. That's the heavyweight champ of the world. So that's my
Man.
memory with Muhammad Ali. And I want to meet Tyson.
How do you not meet Tyson being in Jersey?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Mario ringside. Got to hook this up with my dad. Someone
that's
has
what I
to.
mean. You know where we are from, right?
Yeah.
The city that we're from. Tyson actually has a pigeon coop behind a boxing gym, and he was in a bar for that everyone has pictures of Tyson. Everybody who
Yeah.
is ringside has pictures. It seems like he would just
I think I'll be
visit Tyson.
starstruck. That's the one person I'll be starstruck for.
Well, I don't get to meet boxers as often as you do. But I got to meet Zhang. I was pretty excited.
Zhang, the New Jersey Devil, right? Are
Nice.
we gonna claim Zhang?
Oh, definitely. What do you mean?
Right? He fights out of was it Hackensack or Patterson or something like that?
It's something. I feel like Paramus or something.
It's one of those places. But Zhang, oh, you want to run that Zhang Joyce? What do you think?
I think that shit's gonna end the same way. If
Same
Johnny
way,
Depp
right?
don't move his head, he's gonna get hit with them straight lefts.
But he's never really had head movement,
I
Joe
mean,
Joyce.
when you're getting punched in the face, put a hand up or something.
Yeah.
He was like literally putting his face out like Mayorga and just not moving it and just getting cracked. It didn't make any sense. Like, what are we talking about?
He
Oh,
got his.
my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
gotten this completely off topic, right? We're just talking about everything, and that's fine. But the bigger thing is the initial fight. But All right, so this is a big reason why I think I can go ahead and take him as a safe bet for a decision. I don't know if you heard, but Chris Eubanks enlisted everybody on the team.
Okay.
He got Terrence, he got Bomac. Everybody has come over to help him for this fight. I think the
For the
nutritionist, everybody.
Okay, so you're saying by decision he looks like Roy Jones Jr. on this fight.
I mean, what Roy Jones Jr. Prime Jones Jr. or like
Roy Jones Jr. Little a couple years after his prime. Well, he was getting is either Roy Jones or knocked out Roy Jones. Like there's no in between, right?
I mean, I think that this is going to be a totally different fight, especially with all those people in his corner. You know,
Okay.
I think he's going to be able
So,
to make the adjustments, and I think that's why Vegas sees it so close. Obviously, Vegas can't go ahead and throw him as a favorite again after getting knocked out in the fourth. But I do think that this will be a completely different fight.
so do you want to end this live with a handshake bet on your pick?
Absolutely.
All right. So you have who do you have?
I have Chris Eubanks.
Okay, I'll take Smith on the decision.
Wait. We just doing money line bets, right? We're not taking
You can do
actual.
money line bet, yeah.
Yeah. Just you got.
$10 money line bet.
Come on, man. We're better than that.
Oh, it's a friendly bet.
That's a friendly child bet.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
No, we got to do at least $50, man. Right?
50.
We
Okay,
can go get a lunch off 50.
$50 bet. I got Smith money line straight up,
Straight up, right? All right.
straight up.
Let's see who wins. We'll come back, and we're gonna have to start keeping the counter. I think I'm down $100 at this point, honestly.
I think 150 maybe.
Maybe, all right, don't fucking rub it in. So uh, we, we we bet on Sean O'Malley. I won, right?
Yeah, but that I gave you that because I
Oh
wanted. I need
yeah,
to get.
no, I might be down like 250 now that I'm thinking about it. How much we
Yeah,
bet for Rolly? 50.
Rolly was a hat. I think.
Rolly was a hat.
Rolly, yeah, Rolly was a hat. I didn't want to take your money on that.
Rolly was a hat. Did we bet Ryan Garcia and Tank?
Yes, we did.
What was that? A 50?
Yeah,
I think that was a 50. Um, Terrence and Bud, that was 100.
yeah,
So what do you got there? 150
and a hat.
and a hat. And
And then
then
you got the full Fulton
I got the full hand,
anyway,
and
50,
I got the O'Malley.
and the O'Malley.
Yes, all right. So $50 and a hat. I'm down. Is that it?
Yeah, 50 and a hat.
I feel like we're probably missing something, to be honest. I've been getting my ass whooped for a while.
Yeah, I don't keep tabs.
I think
Could
you
you
should.
pay up? You
Uh,
pay up, so I don't. I
uh,
have to scroll down on my notes and see what's the damage.
I'm coming back, man. I'm coming back. Like I said, I keep taking the underdogs. I'm gonna keep on taking the underdogs. Um, Especially when the odds are this close. I'm really interested into seeing what the what it's gonna look like for the second fight with Terrence and Spence.
Yeah.
But all right, man. The Zoom meeting's about to end.